Good Friday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And while it was fairly mild today, lots of clouds out there. In fact, temperatures were below normal today. It's a look down now from our Sky-Fi tower camera on Jump Off Ridge once again today. And you can see all the clouds near the Cascades, some mid and high level clouds, also some low clouds out there. Not a lot of as far as precipitation is expected today. I know there's a lot of cloudiness out there. It looks like rain, just a couple of hundreds, if anything, especially here in the Wenatchee area. But that's all going to change as we move through the weekend and into Sunday especially. Rain is likely on Sunday, so if you do have weekend plans, I hope you have them on Saturday, because Sunday, as I mentioned, it's going to be much cooler and much wetter as we move through the next couple of days. We'll have your complete weather forecast coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. Get ready for more parking meters in Leavenworth. If you're traveling over Stevens Pass in the next week, you can expect slow going near the summit. And the city of Wenatchee is moving forward with the sale of a parcel of property on North Wenatchee Avenue to Hooked on Toys. But first, we begin tonight. A Wenatchee man filed a $250,000 civil claim Thursday against the Wenatchee Police Department, saying one officer's lazy investigation led him to be falsely charged with rape. Kevin Strickland says Officer Jeff Ward didn't follow up on facts that would have spared him from prosecution. Strickland was charged in 2017 with third-degree rape and domestic assault. Prosecutors dropped all charges a year later, saying they couldn't be proved in court. The city has 60 days to respond to the claim. Officer Ward has since been promoted to corporal. Well, get ready for more parking meters in Leavenworth. The city's Parking Advisory Committee is recommending the City Council implement an on-street paid parking program using smart metering. The popular Bavarian-themed town has been testing a pilot program that meters city employee reserved parking. The test was started earlier this year as part of a comprehensive parking study. The tourism-dependent community has experienced a growing problem with inadequate on-street parking, especially on the weekends and during the annual Christmas lighting, autumn leaf, and October events. The committee says by using smart meter technology, parking times for much of the downtown commercial core would be limited to 3 hours. Longer-term parking would be encouraged for the off-street parking lots. The advisory committee presented its report during a Tuesday morning City Council work session. The final parking study is available on the city's website. Well, if you're traveling over Stevens Pass in the next week, you can expect slow going near the summit. The Department of Transportation is repairing U.S. Highway 2, so the speed has been reduced to 45 miles per hour through that work zone. In addition, there will be occasional road closures during the work times. Well, the city of Wenatchee is moving forward with the sale of a parcel of property on North Wenatchee Avenue to Hooked on Toys. The retailer will be relocating its store from its current location to the new 1-acre property previously occupied by Northwest Wholesalers, which is behind State Farm Insurance. The city is selling the 73,000 square foot parcel for about $1.2 million. The deal hinges on an environmental study and the planned extension of McKittrick Street next year. Mayor Frank Kuntz commented on the sale at last night's City Council meeting.
Again, I think the price is right. Hopefully it works for Mr. Callis. It's a good deal for the city. It's going to be a great location with the new traffic light at McKittrick Street, and will really, again, be a good addition to the Smitties and those folks in that area. It's just a good combination.
The city first bought the property as part of its North Wenatchee Avenue redevelopment plans, including the McKittrick Street extension and construction of Columbia Street. The Hooked on Toys property sale is expected to close in January. Coming up next, Congresswoman Kim Schreier will be in the Wenatchee area Saturday with 3 appearances, including a town hall. Lincoln Park in Wenatchee will be filled with the sound of music and the smell of food this weekend for the annual Fiestas Mexicanas Festival. Quincy's annual celebration of all things agriculture is also on Saturday. And recent rains combined with lower humidity and cooler nights have led the Forest Service to lift its ban on campfires in most of the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Hi, Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales.
Where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
At some point, we realized that value and practicality go hand in hand. A time when an unnoticed accumulation of items has become burdensome. These possessions still have value, but now lack usefulness. Donate your unwanted items to Goodwill and become a job creator. Your donations allow Goodwill to provide much-needed training to job seekers in our community, and that's pretty useful for everyone. Make plans to attend the August 30th grand opening of the all-new Goodwill on Columbia Center Boulevard in Kennewick.
Welcome back. In another news, Congresswoman Kim Schreier will be in the Wenatchee area Saturday with 3 appearances, including a town hall. First, she'll tour the McDougall & Sons Fruit Facility and Old Station at 11:15 a.m. The town hall will be at 4 p.m. at East Wenatchee City Hall. The town hall will include an update from Schreier on the issues she's working on, and then she'll open it up to questions from the audience. She'll then attend Fiestas Mexicanas at Lincoln Park on Mission Street in Wenatchee. Schreier, a Democrat, won election to the 8th District seat back in 2018. Well, speaking of Fiestas Mexicanas, the annual festival began at 4 o'clock this afternoon at Lincoln Park and continues through Saturday. The park will be filled with the sounds of music both days, as well as other entertainers and lots of authentic Mexican food for sale. Entry into the festival is free. Performers include Kevin Ortiz and Mariachi Wenatchee. Activities continue at 9 o'clock tonight and begin again Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon and runs until 9 o'clock Saturday night. Meanwhile, Quincy's annual celebration of all things agriculture is also on Saturday. Included in Farmer Consumer Awareness Days is everything from fun runs to tractor pulls. Among the highlights is the Grand Parade through downtown Quincy. That begins at 10 a.m. At 11, the farm tours begin with participants given free tours of agricultural facilities, including farms and processing facilities. In addition, the Piquera family, regular vendors at the Wenatchee Farmers Market, will be recognized as the Farm Family of the Year. Well, recent rains combined with lower humidity and cooler nights have led the Forest Service to lift its ban on campfires in most of the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest. Campers can now have wood and charcoal campfires in all areas of the forest normally open to campfires. In addition, wood cutting will again be allowed in all designated areas of the forest. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's features story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Stay with us.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
AC Checker has new owners who put customer service first. When you have to get there on time, call fast, friendly, reliable AC Checker, 663-TAXI. AC Checker has the industry's only on-time or it's free guarantee. Conditions apply. Call AC Checker, 663-TAXI to schedule your cab or schedule online at acchecker.com. Call American Classic Taxi, 663-TAXI. That's 663-8294.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. In tonight's feature story, the first in a series of web-based open houses regarding Washington State gray wolf post-recovery plans is slated for next week. The agency announces the first webinar is scheduled for Tuesday, September 17th. A second is slated for the 25th, with a third meeting on October 15th. NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins tells us more.
Ongoing conflicts between wolves and cattle ranchers in northeast Washington have led the State Department of Fish and Wildlife to replace in-person open houses with online webinars. In other wolf-related news, the Northeast Washington Wolf Livestock Grant Board awarded grants for non-lethal wolf deterrence projects to a cattle producers association and an area nonprofit group this week. The Cattle Producers of Washington will receive $144,908 for a project that involves using conflict specialists to address wolf issues in Ferry, Stevens, Pend Oreille, and Okanagan counties. Also, the Northeast Washington Wolf Cattle Collaborative will receive funding for a project that will use range riders as a deterrent to wolf depredation. The group also plans to work on outreach to inform the non-ranching public about the issue. Jefferson Robbins, NCWLIFE.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Before we get into all of that and our upcoming weekend, let's take a look outside our weather window. And once again, we're looking from Jump Off Ridge down at the Wenatchee Valley. Here is Wenatchee Heights and our cross camera about in here or so. Wenatchee over here. Lots of clouds out there today. We started off with partly cloudy skies, and it's been increasing cloudiness throughout the day today. And this is what we pretty much saw throughout our afternoon around the Wenatchee Valley. Virtually no chance for any precipitation. I know it really looks like it out there, but not much. Maybe a spit of rain or two at times, a couple of hundreds at the most, and that will be really towards the Cascades as far as rain out of this system. It is a cold front moving through, which will cool us off a little bit, and we'll talk much more about that coming up. But today, a cool one and below normal as far as temperatures go. 73 unofficially our high temperature today. 78 is where we should be. We started off at 56. Because of that cloud cover, it kept our temperature up just a little bit. 53 is our normal low. It was a hot one back in 2013, our record high back then at 97 degrees. How about a 38 degrees for a record low? That way back in 1970. No new precipitation yet, but we're still at 5.05 of inches of precipitation for the year so far. Sunrise is at 6:35 this morning, and the sun will set tonight at 7:17. Let's take a look at what we can expect as we move into the weekend and our Saturday forecast. Things will be a little bit warmer than today, but not a whole lot warmer. We'll see a lot of clouds tomorrow as well. 77, Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy at 76. Only about 74, a lot like today for our high in Wenatchee. Cashmere at 74, Any at 73, and Omak, you'll see a cool day tomorrow as well to kick off our weekend. Tomorrow's high at 72. Checking that surface loop tonight, and we will see mostly cloudy skies, light west winds, and keep your eye on this area of low pressure up here in the Gulf of Alaska. It's going to slowly slide down over the next couple of days and bring us a good chance for precipitation as we move into the end of the weekend. For Saturday, mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, a lot like today. We'll see a 20% chance for mainly late in the day showers and probably early evening showers as this band of rain slowly moves across the state. And then here's our cold front. You can see these lines of showers, and that means rain likely for Sunday. Great day to watch football in the Seahawks Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. 60% chance of rain. Much cooler for Sunday as well, with high temperatures only in the mid to upper 60s. And then for Monday, as we start our next work week, mostly cloudy. We're going to stay with about a 20% chance for scattered showers. Look at the size of that area of low pressure. It's still going to bring lots of waves of moisture our way. Tuesday, a ton of rain, especially in western Washington. Some of that will spill over our way. Just about a 20% chance of rain for us in the Wenatchee Valley and the Columbia Basin. And then as we move into midweek, Wednesday next week, things will dry out. We'll see an area of high pressure, a ridge build in. Mostly sunny for Wednesday, dry and mild. As you can see, just a few clouds scattered around north central Washington, and that will be our situation for Thursday too. The big thing, it will be cooler, and we will still see some scattered showers around even into next week with high temperatures only into the lower 70s. Let's take a look now at your quick Lube and Tune 7-day forecast. Tonight, 57 degrees for overnight low. That'll be above normal. 74 then to start off our weekend on Saturday. Remember, late day showers for Saturday a possibility, about 20% chance late in the day, and then rain likely on Sunday. As I mentioned, it will be cool and cloudy. Still some clouds for Monday as we start our next work week with a 20% chance for showers. 70 the high on Monday, and then a slow warming trend as we move into Tuesday with isolated showers and 72. 74 with mostly sunny skies on Wednesday. We will dry out, and that'll be good news for Wednesday. And then Thursday, back to normal with temperatures around normal, sunny skies. Your high then at 77. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Some jobs are a calling. They require something deeper, an innate devotion to the communities in which we live. At Gisa Credit Union, we help you support local firefighters. With every purchase you make with a Gisa Local Heroes Affinity debit card, we make a donation to select firefighter organizations. After all, we can never repay them, but we can do our best to help a little with the Gisa Firefighters Affinity debit card.
If you want to work in IT, here's a tip. Employers value IT certifications. 91% say they play a key role in hiring. 72% require them for certain job openings. Improve your odds of getting the job. Enroll in the Computer Networking Systems program at Charter College. In 14 months, you could earn an associate degree and 6 IT certifications. Get started at chartercollegeit.com, where we work to get you to work.
Arctic Refrigeration and Heating, serving North Central Washington, is proud to offer the finest heating and cooling air quality products along with prompt and professional customer service since 1984. Regardless of the temperature outside, Arctic is here for you. Arctic offers a variety of services: residential and commercial heating, air conditioning, commercial refrigeration, as well as planned fall and spring maintenance for the overall well-being of your system. Call Arctic Refrigeration and Heating for your heating and cooling needs.
Are you watching me? If you're watching me and you are a business owner in North Central Washington, your potential customers could be seeing your TV commercial right now. With Solely on Broadcasting, TV advertising is effective and affordable. Place your ads on the network best suited to your potential customers, or get top-of-mind awareness with 16 cable networks, including NCWLIFE, your local TV channel. Give Solely on Broadcasting a call at 888-2020 today to see how easy and affordable it is to advertise on TV.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Finally Friday to you. Megan Chandler and Jaden Brown had great games for East Mont last night as the Wildcats came from behind to beat Kashmir 5-3 in girls soccer. The Bulldogs had posted a 2-1 lead at halftime. East Mont came storming back with 4 second-half goals to earn the victory. Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wisen had the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Go through all that time. This could be interesting. Chandler, the shot. Go, 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 go! Megan Chandler for the Eastman Wildcats. 21-54. Just when we were talking about how patience will make a difference, she took all kinds of time delivering the final touch. To check out their fall tire sale going on now. The shot. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a strike. What a strike for the Kashmir Bulldogs. 25-43. Impressive, to say the least, stuff for the Kashmir Bulldogs to tie this contest. Waiting for it. She needs to stay on the side. Instead, it's a personal maneuver by Diaz into the box, right for the shot. Alley ball, it looks like, and Kashmir takes the lead. Jaden Brown. Plenty of room on the left side. Shot across. Go, 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 go! Beautiful Beautiful combination. I believe it's Megan Chandler sinking it in. And it favors the Eastman Wildcat. Go! Oh my goodness! Go! And the turnaround is complete. It was ultimately Tess Sparks, top of the box. Into the box, the shot! Go, 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 go! Eastman on the counter now. Carson. Into the box. Gets past one. Faces the goalkeeper. Go, 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 go! And Jaden Brown has a hat trick. Now Diaz. Left-footed shot. Diaz, go, 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 go! Boy, she knows what to do with the ball at her feet, doesn't she?
She does. She's got good balance, good strength, and can find those pockets in the side of the net.
So it's 5-3 Eastmont. Brown not very happy with herself after that touch. And there's the whistle that tells us this game is over.
Eastmont with a win, 5-3. Other soccer last night, it was Cascade edging Ephrata by a final of 2-1. Turning to the Les Schwab girls volleyball scoreboard from last night, Wenatchee traveled to Chelan, and the Goats came out on top 3-0. Manson down Lake Roosevelt 3-1, and Waterville Mansfield defended the home floor in front of a raucous crowd during homecoming week. 3-0 the final over Entiat. On the Les Schwab prep football scoreboard from last night, yes, we had a game. Entiat won a wild one at home against Wilbur Creston 68-60. Coming up tonight, under the Friday night lights, will feature Eastmont and Pasco at Wildcat Stadium for senior defensive back Wesley McElwain. The offseason was filled with workouts and determination on repeating a successful season from a year ago.
Basically, what we took from it is we had a good season, but we have a lot of improving to do. And of course, our goal is to win the Big Nine, but we want a bigger goal, and that's to go further than just the first round of the playoffs.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty big. Well, you guys get a long road trip last week, have to travel all the way to Tacoma. What did you expect, and what did you think of the game after the fact?
I always expect to be in a fight, obviously, because that's football, but I just thought we played good, but we had a lot of mistakes that we need to clean up, and hopefully we can do it this week.
Now, McElwain helped lead Eastmont to the 42-0 win with a touchdown reception on offense and an interception return for a touchdown on defense.
Basically, I just got my hands on the receiver, saw the ball, caught it, and the blocking downfield was great, and just took it to the house.
Do you guys have something you holler once you make a pick?
Usually ice.
Okay.
We say ice.
Okay, so then everybody knows, hey, it's time to find somebody to block.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what's this about you being on the offense?
Coach just wanted to get me in. He said he likes what I can do with the ball sometimes, so he just gave me a shot, and I just took the chance.
So getting in the end zone on a reception, how's that feel versus a pick six?
Defense is way better. Yeah.
I like it when he's honest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, measure that and kickoff punt return touchdown. Which is better?
Ooh, I'm still going to go defense, but kick returns are fun.
Eastmont takes his 1-0 record up against 1-0 Pasco tonight. I'll be alongside Grant Olson with your play-by-play. Our pregame begins at 6:45 here on the NCWLIFE channel. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Also on the football schedule for tonight, as we look at the prep football schedule, it's Wenatchee hosting Lewiston, Brewsters at Quincy, Manson on the road at Tonasket, Waterville Mansfield celebrates homecoming against Liberty Bell, Cashmere's in Western Washington playing Sultan, Warden is at Chelan. All those games kick off at 7:30. Moses Lake plays at Joe Alvey Stadium to face Mount Spokane. College football weekend kicks off tonight. Washington State, number 20, is at Houston for a battle of the Cougars on ESPN that starts at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, Eastern Washington's at Jacksonville State at 1. Central Washington hosts Ferris State at 4 o'clock on ESPN 3. And at 4:30, number 23, Washington will try to bounce back from its loss to Cal at Husky Stadium against Hawaii. Seahawks on the road Sunday in Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Seattle 1-0 after its 21-20 win over Cincinnati last Sunday. Steelers 0-1 and were embarrassed by New England 33-3. Kickoff Sunday at Heinz Field at 10 a.m. Coming up on the prep sports schedule for the weekend, girls soccer, Cascade plays at Seattle Academy tomorrow noon. Eastmont's in Hazen at 1 o'clock. Also 1 o'clock, it's Wenatchee hosting Ingraham, and Cashmere's in Prosser. Chelan and Cascade are down in Yakima tomorrow morning for the start of the Sundome Volleyball Festival. That's at 8 o'clock in the morning. Entiat hosts Bridgeport at 11. Then at 12:30, it's Cashmere They're playing at Cleellum. On the prep cross-country schedule, Saturday, Chelan, Eastmont, Ephrata, Moses Lake, and Wenatchee are all in Spokane for Shadle Park High School's 2019 Highlander Invitational. It kicks off at 9:30. At 10 at Wapato Point, it's the Manson Invite featuring Cascade, Cashmere, Lake Roosevelt, Omak, and host Manson. The Wenatchee will be hosting its annual swimming and diving invitational tomorrow. Eastmont, Ellensburg, Walla Walla, and West Valley all in town for that. It starts at 10 o'clock. Wenatchee Wild open the home part of their 2019-2020 schedule tonight at the Town Toyota Center. Vernon Vipers are in town for a couple of games tonight and tomorrow. Puck drops each night at 7:05. Art Checker was a guest this morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, ballyhooing the work by the Town Toyota Center, investing nearly $1 million in upgrading the video boards in the arena.
I remember when I first walked in here, that was one of the things that I kind of saw as a stretch goal, and I didn't know that it was going to be able to happen as quickly as it has, because it's a sizable investment. And but you know what, the folks and the powers that be, which is way beyond my pay grade, but somebody up there recognized that, you know what, if you want to keep with the times, this is something that we need to do. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be the ribbons on the sides. They're crisp.
Yeah, they look
in
great.
a way. I mean, they've looked pretty good before, but boy, they're remarkably sharp now. And the main board, and then of course at the other end, which is right above us here, there's a secondary scoreboard, which it will track shots on goal, which we've never had anywhere in the building before, and also it'll track the penalty countdown on this side, because it used to be it was only that one spot down there at the far end, and without it, people would have no idea. You know, the players, they would have to spin around. You're coming out of the zone, like how much time is left? It was kind of a joke, but now it's set up on both ends, and it's a pro move.
Wenatchee Wild will probably have more people in the Town Toyota Center than the Mariners will for the Chicago White Sox series beginning tonight in Seattle at T-Mobile Park. That's a look at sports news. Have a great weekend, everybody, and join us for football coming up. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Eric. And finally, before we let you go tonight, let's take one more peek of our weather forecast as we head into the upcoming weekend. Tomorrow, a lot like today, as we mentioned, with mostly cloudy skies and temperatures a little bit below normal. But by the time we get into Sunday, it will be cooler and rainy. We do have a 60% chance for rain on Sunday. Temperatures will cool way below normal. In fact, high temperatures on Sunday only in the mid to upper 60s. And as we take a look at our quick lube and tune 7-day forecast, beyond Sunday into Monday, we're going to stay with about a 20% chance for showers on Monday with 70 our high temperature. Partly cloudy on Tuesday, still possibly an isolated shower for Tuesday and 72. And then big, beautiful high pressure moves back in by midweek next week. Wednesday and Thursday, both days, mostly sunny to sunny skies with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. Also, keep it right here on the NCW Life channel Monday morning for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with host Dan Kuntz. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend.
The NCWLIFE channel is your home for local news, local weather, and events including live local high school sports. Watch inspiring local shows featuring local people. Don't miss Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Let's learn. Guada TV. Street Talk and Other Stuff. The 12th District. Life with Lisa. And the Arbiter of Stoke. NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station.
I am Dan Kuntz. This is Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We got news, we got sports, we got weather, we got obscure holiday, today in history, birthdays. Those actresses from the 70s that I had a huge crush on. Lindsay Wagner, Jane Russell, Meryl Streep, Barbara Bush. Wanted to wish her a happy birthday. It gave me an excuse to throw her picture up on my show. Exclusive distributors of Life Water. Now available in the shatterproof plastic bottle.
Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Mornings at 7 o'clock on the NCWLIFE.
Hey there, Wenatchee. I'm Sean Lee, and I'm inviting you to check out the NCW Movie Guide to keep up on what movies are playing in our town.